What up, y'all? I'm on my lunch, so I decided to do another lunch mukbang for y'all. I realized I never told y'all about my exes. So I'm gonna do that. I am about to run to Whole Foods. Okay, had to charge my phone. I'm about to run to Whole Foods, grab me something straight for lunch, and then we gonna have this intimate conversation, you know. Lego. So I got the goods. I got some chicken Alfredo from Whole Foods. I tasted some of my coworkers good. So I got that and some tea. So I'm about to drive back to my job's parking lot and we can talk. Okay, let me take this from around my neck real quick. So I got some Alfredo, which it's hot and it smells so good. Hopefully y'all can hear me over the air conditioner. Oh, yes, God. I got some Alfredo and some garlic bread. So anyway, I don't think I ever told y'all like about my exes and my heartbreak and all of this shit. Let's try this real quick. Are hot. Trust me. I got the Honest Tea Herbal Black Forest Herbal Tea. I'm trying to watch my sugar, you know. Anyway, that's not why y'all here. So I, don't really have that long of a dating history. It's like not sweet at all. It's like a hint. Anyway, that's not why y'all here. Damn. So, like I said, I don't really have that much of a dating history, especially when it comes to women. As far as me and men, I dated men like up until like sophomore, junior year of college. It's okay. Nothing spectacular. The first girl I dated, we met online. I don't really remember what site we met on. I feel like it was OkCupid. So I'm gonna go with that. We met on OkCupid. But so yeah, she was more of a stud. That was like the first person I actually liked. Like I really liked this girl. Let's call her Honesty. Like anyway. So yeah, me and Honesty was like, that was the first girl I ever talked to for real. Like I would fake talk to girls like offline, like ooh, text me, but not really be on nothing. So at that time I was still in college. I believe it was my sophomore year. And me and Honesty, we would talk a lot. We'd be on the phone. Like I wouldn't want to get off the phone with her and all of this stuff. And then I came home. She's like, hey, why don't we go out, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, at the time, I was very, 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 very much in the closet. And I'm like, sure. So, we ended up going up. I did something very stupid. I let her pick me up from my house. Don't ever let nobody that you ain't never met off the internet pick you up from your house. Stupid. But I did it. Yeah, she picked me up. we went to the movies. Sorry. We went to the movies and we went to see Spider-Man. I feel like it was before the ones with it was before the newer ones, so it was before the ones with Zendaya and all of them. And I remember I was such a fucking corny bitch. Like, I was like on her arm. I was like touching her, not like crazy, like the whole date or whatever. And then afterwards, I was being weird because I was like, I don't know what to do after this, so I went home. No kiss. Then I think we talked some more. We talked a little bit, but it kind of tapered off. So that ended, and then I went back online, did more online dating. I don't really think anything came from that. Well, a couple things. I met a couple girls that went to my school. One of which, like, we hung out a couple times. The other one was kind of a thing. That could be another story time. We'll see. But it wasn't anything serious. What else? So yeah, with those, with them, we was kind of just like chilling. And then I think, yeah, because some of those things like happened from sophomore year, especially me and the one girl. They happened from sophomore year to pretty much my senior year, I want to say, and kind of after that. But like I said, that's another story. But anyway, then I came home. So this was like 2015. Like, I was, at that point, I was out to my friends at the very least. And I'd be online. Like, I think I was on Plenty of Fish. So I was on Plenty of Fish, and that's where I met my first girlfriend. We'll call her Maggie. I don't know where I get these names up. But anyway, so that's where I met Maggie. And me and Maggie was cool. Like, we went out on dates, and she was my first girlfriend. And we was cool. It ended because my friend's a messy bitch. Basically, well, no, it didn't end. It didn't end because of her. But let me give you the breakdown. Basically, I went back to my college because my friend was graduating. So we went back there, super drunk. We got drunk. I was on the phone with Maggie, and then my friend talked to her, and then she had, because before Maggie had mentioned that she did something, and our friend was like, yeah, and she brought up like the thing that she did, and it was like this whole big thing. I handled it horribly, I can admit to that. I tend to do that when I'm upset, especially when I'm upset and drunk. But so I handled it horribly. We didn't really talk for like that whole weekend that I was out there. And once I came back, and when we did talk, it wasn't right. Like, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like, so we broke up. Oh, excuse me. Get this big old piece of chicken. So that happened with that. And then, I casually dated a little bit. Like, mostly spend my time being single. And that happened. So yeah, after that, and then that's when I met my ex, my most recent ex, I guess. We can call her Carla. So, of course, I met Carla online. We met on her, which is crazy, the place that I met my fiance. But anyway, so we met on her. We kicked it, like, hit it off. She happened to live in another state, but her family lived here, so she was from here, but she was living and working in another state. And so when she at the time, I think she was here because we met around Thanksgiving, because I remember I was at work working Black Friday. So at the time she was here when we met online or whatever, and we decided to like hang out before she left to go back home. So we hung out, it was cool, we talked, blah blah blah. On typical lesbian time, I think we was together relatively quickly. No, that happened in November, so maybe a month, a little less than that later, I think, because I think that happened in November. We met in November, and in December, either right before Christmas or after, we hung out again, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, I think. Anyway, so after that, like oh, it's official, yeah. And I went to go see her the first time. I hopped my happy ass. What the fuck? I hopped my happy ass on the fucking Greyhound, and I don't know how many hours on that Greyhound. So I went. We had fun. We went to this gay club. I met my friend there because he lives there now too. Got drunk. It was cool. So, you know, that weekend was pretty good. Went home, blah blah blah. I think she came home and we saw each other. I don't really remember. And then it was Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I went back there, and this time I flew. I conquered my fears. I flew there, but I took the bus back, whatever. I conquered my fears and flew. And so I went to go see the girl. We hung out. Like, it was cool, but, let me not forget that I was in love. It was cool. Like, we hung out. I just remember, like, after Valentine's Day, it just seemed kind of weird, and she seemed kind of distant from me, and it was just real weird, and I could feel it. And after that, you know, I went home or whatever, and it'd be like all day, like, if I don't text you, you wouldn't text me back, or if I did text you, it'll take you all day to text me. It was real, like, what the fuck? And I'm like, what's going on? Like, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. And she's just like, oh, I'm busy, or I'm doing this. But I'm like, you can't never be that busy that you can't return a text message from somebody that you supposedly so in love with. But go off, sis. And so that went on for a while. And one day, I was at work. Well, I was getting ready from work. I was there in the morning, and she called me, and I'm just like, what is it, blah, blah, blah. Basically, she called me, and she broke up with my ass, and my pussy ass on that. I, like, cried. First of all, I could barely hear what the girl was saying, because I had a horrible reception, but I could hear she was like, insult me, bitch. And I, like, cried. I was like, oh my God. All of this stuff. I had to call the manager. I was like, I don't know if I can work today. I have to leave. Dramatic as hell in hindsight. But that was my truth in that moment. I was like, I gotta leave. I called my mama, like, I don't even know. Call my friends. And then my friend, like, I was able to get out of it. And then, my bad, I got a text message. And then my friend picked me up from work, because I was not driving at the time, and we went to go see Get Out. And I was just going through, I was hurt, y'all. That was my first little heartbreak in 2017. And I mean, it was a while. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I tried, you know, like, fight for us. If this is what you really want. all of that stuff, it ain't work. We like fell off. Like, well, obviously we fell off, you dumb my ass. But like, it really ended. And so that was that. I was hurt, y'all. But like in hindsight, comparing that love to the love that I have now, I don't know. I don't really know how real that was. Not to say that my feelings wasn't real, but like it was. I would say it's a different type of love than the love that I have with Raven. So yeah, and then fast forward me, you know, having more dates, meeting more women. Not really working out, as you can see. And then 2018, I was on her. It was May 2018. And then that's when my baby messaged me. And I ain't gonna lie, when she messaged me, I was messaging some other girl on Tinder. And I think I got them confused. And it was like, I didn't expect anything to come from it, because that's just where I was at that moment. We met on her, which I swore I wasn't gonna get back on, but whatever. And we just, I don't know, like we talked on there, we exchanged numbers, and then went on our date, and the rest is, it's just us. as eloquently as I could put it. So that's pretty much the story of my first heartbreak, and like other people that I dated before my baby. If you want to know about the story with old girl, because that was a honey child straight girl chronicles right there. But if you want to hear more about that, hit that like button below or leave a comment. Tell me what else you want to hear me talk about. I guess you couldn't really tell me because it's my life, so you don't really know what I experienced. Whatever. So I like doing this, having a little car lunch thing, whatever. But anyway, that's all I have for you. Please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share. Make sure you hit that notification bell, because so you can know when I upload. Because you know I don't know when I'm gonna upload. I just upload. It's been how long? And then here come this video, you know? So thank y'all, and I can't wait to see you in my next video, or you to see me in my next video. I'm gonna stop talking now. Bye, y'all. I don't wanna go back to work. Back to work. I don't wanna go back to work, but I got to. Damn. Y'all share this so I can get more subscribers, so I can quit and be rich, and be a rich, famous, problematic. I probably won't be problematic. I might be. I don't know. I'm sorry I bothered you. I'm done for real, y'all. Bye.